everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're not subscribed, I really don't know what your problem is. Like, I have begged you, I have cajoled you, I have done everything. It only takes a click. It won't give you arthritis, you won't even use any calories to do it. So I really don't understand what you're waiting for. And while you're subscribing, it would be really nice if you could like my video, comment and share it as well. Thank you very much. You know I love you. Anyways, today's the Queen's burial, and as a colleague, as a fellow royal family member, my heart goes out to that family. I honestly, I hope they find comfort in this trying time. And I've been so, I've been so wowed by, the whole of social media, the whole of the media is full of the Queen, the Queen, the Queen, the Queen, the Queen, all over the world. And I'm like, this is just one person that has so much impact on so many people. And in this same life, some people go through life and nobody knows about them. And I'm like, how is that? Like, what's the formula? Like, how? It's not about being popular. It's about like living life and making an impact in life. Anyways, that's just one other thing. So back to our video for today. I know my last video had promised that my next video will be about money and how to spend money, but I'm going to postpone that. Hopefully in my next video I'll do that if I don't change my mind before then. So background to today's gist. I was talking to a friend of mine, and she mentioned something that made me remember something. So she mentioned something that made me remember how single girls are either encouraged or kind of like limit themselves. Oh, I don't want to show myself, so that my husband will not be afraid and run away. Yeah. So it got me thinking, and I'm like, let me bring this gist here. And disclaimer, before I start, my opinions are solely my own. Feel free to disagree. And if you disagree and you have a varying opinion, I'd really appreciate it if you could put it in the comment section, and let's make this a conversation. I was born in Nigeria. I grew up in Nigeria. So for many years, that was what I was made to believe. As a girl, you need to be modest. You don't need to show yourself too much. You don't even need to be. You don't even want to be too educated, because men are. What's the word I'm looking for? They're intimidated by successful women. So I kind of was brought up by society, and to some extent my family members, to be like, oh, be humble, don't show yourself. So this is my true life story. I was humble. I was not showing myself. 1 year has passed, 2 years has passed. The men that I'm not intimidating, I've not seen the human being. 3 years is going, 4 years, as in Andy, he's almost getting to 70 years. I've still not seen them, man. And I'm like, I beg. And then I'm living my life. If you want to be intimidated, please feel free to be intimidated. So, in retrospect, I'm going back to talk about how I feel and what I feel about that concept. I think it's bullshit. Basically, I think it's bullshit. And I would say this in the context of, you are living your best life to make your own self happy. Because I know there's this pepper them mentality. People do so many things nowadays just to make other people, to please other people. I don't think they think they're pleasing other people, but they're doing it to look good in the eyes of other people. No, if you're doing your stuff to make yourself happy, to make yourself comfortable, I don't see a problem with it. Whoever wants to be intimidated, trust me, whoever wants to be intimidated will be intimidated, whether you wear a 2,000 naira shoe or you wear a 200 million naira shoe. Who wants to be intimidated will be intimidated. That's just the bottom line. And it's better you cut all those kind of human beings from your life even before they get to the life than for you. Anyways, let me not speak too many grammar. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to say is, if you're a single woman here and and don't put your life on hold. Like, really, that's just the basic gist of what I'm trying to say. Travel, start building your dreams. Like, if you want to further your education, do it. If you want to start a business, sis, like, start it. Like, trust me, when whoever it is that you're supposed to be spending your life with shows up, he will somehow just integrate in your life, like, somehow. Like, if it's meant to be, it will be. Like, I'm not for putting your life on hold because you want to meet a man or blah blah blah. Like, yeah. And I will say something now. People would, what's it called, will start dragging me or think that I'm thinking something else. I feel like, in as much as love is blind, right, and we shouldn't look at material things to judge people in terms of, when it comes to picking who you want to be in a relationship with, I also feel that there should be some degree of, oh, this guy is, for example, this guy is 32, he's 38, and judge him in the context of where you think somebody who, with his educational background, his age most especially, should be. Like, you can't meet a 45-year-old man who is still telling you, oh, I have big dreams, or making it big in life. If you're not yet on the way to your dream at that age, bro, I don't think I think that dream is going to forever be a dream. And that's my thought. Like I said before, that's my thought. So basically, what I'm saying is, I don't think it's worth putting your life on hold because, and I know I've never been married. I feel like there's never a best time to start doing something. The best time to do whatever you want to do is now. Because if you ask your married friends, or you ask married people around you, and they want to be honest with you, I trust me, most of them will tell you, oh, I wish I had started this, I wish I had done this before I started having a family. Because with having family comes the extra, like, responsibilities. Like, you don't have so much money to splurge on stuff and blah 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 blah. If you're married and you have you agree with my opinion, or you have a different opinion, honestly, feel free to chip in the comment section here and there and blah 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 blah. Anyways, that's basically the gist of today's video. I just wanted to put it out there and encourage whoever is waiting. And it doesn't really have to be marriage. You can be waiting for anything. You could be waiting for an admission, you could be waiting to relocate, you could be waiting. Actually, what, I have gist. I'd always wanted to leave Nigeria from when I was really young. Like, I had the dream of, oh, I'm going to leave Nigeria, I'm going to live outside Nigeria and all that. So after I finished not secondary school, after I graduated from university, I was actually, all my mates were, like, all my classmates were out there looking for jobs and all that. And I was just cruising, like, oh, I'll soon leave. I don't need a job, I will soon leave. And a year, 2 years went by, and it was going, like, and trust me, immediately I got a job, like, things started happening. And before I knew it, I didn't even spend 6 months in the job, I left. So sometimes, one step, like, it's sometimes a staircase. Like, you need to take the first step to take the next step. So basically what I'm trying to say is, it's not just marriage. If you're waiting for anything, like, you may be married and you're waiting to have a child or something, start doing other things. It's not just even in the context of putting your life on hold. It also helps to kind of distract you from focusing on what you don't have when you're busy doing other things. And before you know it, things start falling in place, and whatever it is you were waiting for happens. Anyways, so that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I've already begged you people, I harassed you people to subscribe to my channel. I honestly, I don't know what the problem is, but think about it, consider it. I also have an Instagram account. If you're interested, I'll link the handle to the description box. You can follow me on Instagram. I'm not very active, but I'm trying to be more active. Plus, I'm doing giveaways on my Instagram account. So if you're interested in making small change here and there, once in a while, you might be interested in joining my following me on Instagram. That being said, it was nice spending time with you guys again. Like I said, my comment section is open and you can come in and tell me what you think, like my videos and all that. I will see you guys in my next video. In the meantime, I pray you have like really nice week. I pray you all have a really nice week. I'll try and talk about the money that I said I was going to talk about next time. Until then, take care of yourself. Just remember, if you're royalty, you are special, you're remarkable. There's nobody like you. Live your best life, and you know what? The sky is your limit. Thank you and bye.